Microsoft 3D Movie Maker. With its beautiful UI and very intuitive controls, people were just able to make movies in a matter of seconds now. But the big thing that really shut Pixar down was its integration of Sonic, Amy, Tails, and Knuckles. Might seem kind of stupid and pointless. It's artsy. Trust me. Look at this. You could do like a vlog video talking about political content. Man, how about that Obamacare?
Dang, this common basic web browser is killing my gamer vibe and slowing my gamer hardware. I wish there was a better gamer way. Whoa! I just remembered there is Opera GX. This gamer browser runs better, but you can even choose to limit its gamer resources like gamer RAM and gamer CPU. Check this comparison to the normie competition. Now that's an F-Zero moment. Gamers gotta have flair. Customize Opera GX with their multitude of gamer themes. Enable them for custom keyboard sounds, background music, colors, background, and gamer more. This browser, as cool as a Minecraft. Forget the need for gamer magazines or following gamer topics on social media. That takes time from your gaming. Opera GX will keep you informed on gamer news. And the Opera team always finds you great games, great gamer deals, and keep you gamer up to date on what's gamer happening with the gamer games that you're interested in with the release calendar. This is crazier than a Fortnite gamer time. What, are you scared to switch browsers because you've got too many bookmarks and browser history with a different browser? Well, Gameroo Gamington, you can transfer all of those at the push of a gamer button. It's as easy as Super Game, Video Gamer Game Time with the Fast Be Quick games. So get Opera GX using my gamer link in the description. I've been using it for months and come on, look at me. You know what they say? Life is like a controller. Video games.
Well, this kind of looks like the Vatican, so I think we could do a pretty good story here. Sonic meets the Pope, maybe. And one awesome feature you had in this program as well was props. And they're themed after the locations, so you get the Vatican taxi, the onion ring. That car's a cat. We're gonna make a subversion of expectations kind of video. All right, he's gonna walk. This car is coming along, and it kind of looks like Sonic's about to get hit by that, which would be super sad, and you'd think he would notice. It's also a really small car. In fact, I think the car might get totaled and Sonic might be fine, just given the size of each of them. But the subversion of expectations, and this was the first time that subversion of expectations was ever invented. We're gonna go back here. This is the world, and we're just gonna raise it up. Would you guys believe me that if I told you this program put Pixar out of business, that I was in fact lying? Right there. Right as he's about to get hit, we want the world. We want it to explode. All right, so right there, the Earth gets cut off. It needs to be replaced by an explosion, a special effect. There we go. And also, at this very frame, right here, Sonic passes away, he dies. So we're gonna wanna take this, cut Sonic right at the very moment. And this car also implodes. Something like that. And that's the tragic tale. So now, let's see how it turns out. Nice. That being said, notice how it didn't feel real? And that's just because of the sound. The sounds were not implemented. We need explosions, we need walking, we need Tails up on the rooftop yelling at Sonic like, hey, watch out, the Earth is gonna hit the world. And we're gonna add in Tails, who can fly when he spins his tails in a circle. If you guys didn't know a little bit about Tails, we're gonna put him right like that. He sees the world coming down, and at that very moment, he's gonna yell. He's gonna yell to Sonic. He's gonna say, ah! Something like that for sure. Ah! I like that, I like that. The car's driving. We need car sound effect. Car drive loop. Yep. Car sounds like me using a urinal, so. Oh, cave drip loop. It's really hard to see from this far back when it's this small on the screen. Okay. Really quite loud. Next scene, at this church. They're in the Vatican, so it's kind of convenient. And this is Sonic's funeral, so we'll get this coffin. It's gonna be kind of a wide shot. Sorry, hats are very itchy in the early 90s. Sonic, he's dead. Keep in mind when we actually render this out, It'll be in full 4K, HD cinema style. Who would be at Sonic's funeral? Probably Tails, probably Uncle Borgus, probably Baby, probably Sonic's baby. Wah, hoo hoo. Earth the Bat, it's gotta be very sad. That's one of the few animations we actually have to work with, and it's gonna represent him sort of falling into despair at his friend's demise, very frantically. We don't want him to kneel in despair, in sadness. Kinda looks like he fell on the baby. So we're gonna wanna find the point where he falls on the baby, and we're gonna wanna give that baby, no, he's gonna run scared, maybe. Get out of there. Run, baby. And of course, they're all in sadness, they're all in mourning at the death of Sonic. I hope you guys love how far I'm zooming in here.
Wow!
That one kind of works for Tails.
Wow!
And then further in, like maybe here, Uncle Borgus will say something.
Ah!
Probably that.
Ah!
Let's sprint.
Something kind of like that. Sonic being dead doesn't say anything, and we pass over to the next scene. Pass on to the next scene, one might say, in sort of a symbolic sort of dead, reflectant on the dead things. So we get here, Tails and Uncle Borgus not doing as well as they used to, drinking away their problems. Man, he's big. Maybe he'll be over here. They don't really want to be near each other because the emotions and all, and things are very difficult to take in. We're gonna have a drink on the table. Just gotta get the drink up onto the table, but it's extremely heavy, so all of the mice that are lifting it having a very difficult time. Boink. There we go. It's the sound it makes when I copy and paste my turds. You know, we're working with restrictions here. We don't have an animation called Tails is Sad at Sonic's Death. So we're just going with shrink, and it's gonna be a little bit more of a metaphoric emote where it's like he's retracting into himself. He's disassociating. Borgus, on the other hand, he's going to grow. And what's unfortunate about this is he breaks the roof of the bar. We're gonna have to insert another explosion here that we're gonna have to lift up to the ceiling by holding the up key for an extended period of time. And since we're waiting for such an extended period of time, I want to show you guys that I cleaned this keyboard, I got in all the cracks, I opened it up, I washed it all out. Considering people are always shouting like, Peter, please show us any clean keyboards that you have in your house, I figured I would maybe show that, so. And we're definitely gonna want a sound, kind of show what's going on, because it's off screen, so we need to rely on not our visual senses, but our audible senses to really portray. No, I don't think that's what I was looking for. Yeah. This kind of rolls into the next event that happens in the movie, a good transition into the next act. If we go back outside, just go for a little walk in here. Oh, you can do this? Well, that's mad useful, actually. Right, so he grows. Music's getting a little intense now, because this is kind of bad stuff that's happening. You'll notice, when he gets the animation, he loops, and he gets small again. We don't want that, so we're gonna go to the last frame of his animation, we're gonna cut him, and replace him with another version of him, but you might notice like, oh, he's small again. How do we hold him at that max size? So we're gonna do a little bit of what we in the industry used to call a tricky trick. And look, it looks like he's huge, but in reality, he's just really close to the camera. If this was a smell-o-vision screen, you could actually smell him from here. That's how close he is. So that he kind of matches up with the last frame he was at, you know? So he begins to flee. Right until there. He should exclaim something very profound.
Gotta get to the party before Charlie.
Tails is gonna come running out of the bar, flying out of the bar, because he doesn't run. And he looks down upon those who do, those enable peasants. So he comes out, and then at this point we also want him to chase after. Well, can I convince you otherwise? Oh, did you save any of that? I'm gonna say you didn't save any of that. I'm gonna say you saved none of that. My vision. Well, thankfully, with the power of video editing, I can connect what bits of the movie we had before the studio burst into flames because I'm on Windows XP.
And now, our fiend.
Let's sprint.
Yeesh. This is a really yeesh moment when Disney's gonna fire me. We go again. When one project fails, we move. That was really loud in my ear. Now I'm gonna channel like my inner rage. This is how my second movie arc begins. A great war that resulted in death, destruction, murder. I'm embracing the evil inside me. This will be the babies versus Knuckles, who is well known to hate babies. There's a lot of babies. You can have a lot of babies. They're just letting me put all these babies. Now that's a lot of babies. Now what I want is for them all to converge and meet right in the middle, where a massive battle will happen. We don't want him to move in too fast. We want a little bit of build up. He gets to this point, spin dash, just sort of sporadically in different directions. And then he's gonna go into a taunting animation of exercising, because that's what he does when he wins. All right, let's do one more frame, because I think of original jokes, not the same joke everyone else has ever made. Hashtag not sponsored by Minute Maid. All right, so then the babies. You can see them here, they're staring. If you hit Control S, you can save. Then at this point, right at this frame here, baby flies through the air, gets hit off screen. Baby number 2 runs, scared animation. Hit by Knuckles on this frame, causes baby to grow fast. We want it to look like baby is getting hit towards the screen. Baby number 3, coming in, going a little zigzaggy, lagging behind, right here, falls over. Oh, he starts eating the baby. All right, that's a little bit even more devious and angry, and gets out my frustration at the fact that this program crashed. So we'll go with that one, I suppose. Very slow. And then when he sees that, he's like, oh, I am out of here. Baby number 6, boom, right here. Baby gets hit, we're gonna have baby fly over like this. Lands right here, boom, just like that. Baby number 12, this baby runs up, ready to go, angry, okay. Goes into sneak mode, tries to just kind of sneak away here instead. Leaves immediately. Does he get away? We don't really know, we haven't gotten that far. Baby 56, baby is ready, boom, bam. Kick him, keeps trying to take him down. Last baby. And he's just not the fighting type, he faints. Not really entirely his fault. He's just never really one to fight to begin with. Well guys, years and years of hard work, passion and a vision that only you understand. Finally I can prove to the world what I've been working on this whole time. So this is babies in France.
I'll be the best trick ever.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Not bad. I thought it was pretty good. Was this better than some of the ones I made with the Nickelodeon movie maker back in the day? Considering I was younger, and by default I looked down upon myself when I was younger, simply because I guess that's what people do. It was probably worse, plus didn't have Knuckles, plus didn't have babies. I think it was just Rocco's mom and wife, pretty much. And that's all my creative juices for today. Bingus? What are you doing up there, guy? Do you have any information regarding the war? Forgot his brain cannot store information.